Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Alhamdulillah, my dear brothers and sisters, by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are in the month of Ramadan. And in the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to embrace Quran. And the most beneficial way for us to engage Quran is to learn the meanings and the true meaning of Quran. For that, we definitely need to have the understanding of grammar, Arabic grammar, Quranic grammar. And in that journey, we are in our ninth session. And in our last session, we have learned verbs, especially the three: past, present, and future. And we'll go ahead, let our Sheikh to recap what we have learned. And then from there, we'll go ahead and we'll start the new lessons from today.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Inshallah, we'll start reviewing what we have done last time. Last time we were looking at the structure of past active form. We call in Arabic Madi Ma'loom. Madi Ma'loom is active form of the past tense, and that it has a tabular structure. It is true for all verb forms, and we know that all the verbs are triliteral. So all the past tense verbs will be triliteral, and we have to just follow this formula, this pattern, to create each of the meanings. So like fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'ala. So if I have to let's say we have to say creation, khalaqa. So it will be, if we follow this table, khalaqa, khalaqa, khalaqu, khalaqat, khalaqata, khalaqna, khalaqta, khalaqtuma, khalaqtum, khalaqti, khalaqtuma, khalaqtunna, khalaqtu, khalaqna. So I just did is khalaqa. That part he created. So khalaqa means he created, and we went through the past tense derivations, all of the patterns of past tense. Similarly, if I say kataba, means he wrote. Kataba, so it will be kataba, kataba, katabu, katabat, katabata, katabna, katabta, katabtuma, katabtum, katabti, katabtuma, katabtunna, katabtu, katabna. So very simple. So we just have to take a verb, triliteral verb, and try to pass it through this table, and that will give us the meaning in past tense in different persons and gender and numbers. It will be like that. Now today we'll do this is some examples of nasara. The meaning is to help, balaga, to reach. And the rule is say nasara, nasara, nasaru, balaga, balaga, balagu, taraka, taraka, taraku, hashara, hashara, hasharu, hakama, hakama, hakamu. So we know these meanings, and we just follow the same principle, and we should come up with this table for each of the verb. If you know the meaning, nasara, balaga, taraka, hakama, kharaja, all these are razaka, to provide. He provided. Razaka, razaka, razaku, they provided. Razaka, razakta, you provided. Razaktu, I provided. Razakna, we provided. So that's how zakarna, he remembered. Zakara, they remember. Zakara, they all remembered. Zakarat, she remembered. The rule is same. So it's very simple. But I'll do some little bit more detail on the past tense. What we have found so far, that every triliteral is letter 1, letter 2, letter 3, and we put a on the first 3 letters, and it turns into third person singular past tense. Past tense in third person singular, which is this one, singular, third person singular. So always in third person singular, 3 letters, put a on the 3 letters, it will create the verb in the third person singular. That's the rule. Now we'll do some exception handling. That's, even though we said but there are some exceptions. Sometimes this middle letter can change. It can have an e, or it can have an u. So it could be, so the format of the past tense, not only but it could be a, u, a, or a. So, but in general is a, but doesn't mean all three will be middle letter. So middle letter changing. Sometimes the middle letter can change the haraka. Sometimes middle letter can have u. Sometimes it can get a e, kasra, or sometimes it get a dhamma. And which verbs it gets kasra, which verbs it gets dhamma is beyond our scope, because it's the Arab said so. It's their mother tongue, and they pronounce this verb this way. So let's look at one example of another format, which is let's say the verb. Uh, let's look at an example. The verb is a some seen some. Let's do that word samia. So samia means he heard. We don't say samar. We don't say samwa. We say samia. He heard. So this samia verb will always take the middle letter with the kasra, with the past tense. So why samia would not sama? We have no control over that. It's the Arabic language, and we have to abide by how they pronounce. So they pronounce samia verb as samia, not sama. So that's why when you say sami Allahu, sami Allahu means Allah heard. Allah heard. Liman, who hamidahu, who praises him. So Allah heard, who praises him. So that's written in past tense, samia. So we know that samia is not sama. Sama Allahu, now we say samia. So there are some verbs. It comes like similar thing like fariha. Fariha means like to be elated or be happy. It never be faraha. It's always fariha. Alima, he knew. It's never alimat nafsumma qaddamat wa akharat alima. It never be alama. Alima. Samia. Alima. So these kind of verbs we have to memorize and practice to memorize which kind of verb will have a middle E. So even the middle E, the formation is same. Like Samia, let's try to do first Samia on this table. Samia, 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 Sami'u, Sami'at, Sami'ata, Sami'na, Sami'ta, Sami'tuma, Sami'tum, Sami'ti, Sami'tuma, Sami'tunna, Sami'tu, Sami'na. See, same thing. You just try to read it with middle E. That's it. But all the constructions remain the same because the the suffixes that comes after the verb is constant. Only middle letter changes, so it doesn't matter the formation. So samia, samia, sami'u. The same way we can create the meanings, but in this case, it's written in the middle E. And there are some few verbs, past tense verbs, that will take u in the middle. Examples like it's here, like sharufa, to be kind, to be gentle, to be someone like sharif, like gentle, kind. Uh, that's called sharufa, not sharifa, not sharafa, but sharif, sharufa. Karuma, to be gentle. Yeah, this karuma is gentle. Kareem, karuma. Azuma, like the great, noble, azim that comes from here, which say azuma. He was great, noble, kind of a adjective type verb. So again, if you want to convert that to a past tense other formation, the end letters are same. So you can always sharufa, sharufa, sharufu, sharufat, sharufata, sharufna, sharufta, sharuftuma, sharuftim. So you can always make it up. It's so easy because only middle letters are changing in haraka, but the ending is same. So the pattern doesn't change at all. Pattern remains the same. So there are some verbs that has middle E. The verbs like samia, hazina, to be grieved, hasiba, to think, Hafiza, to protect. Hafiz, Hafiza. uh, Khasira, to lose. Rahima, to have mercy. Shahida, to witness. Shahida, Alima. Amila, to do, to work. Kariha, to have disliked. Kariha. Basira, that's another. Basura should be another one. He said Basura, that's another case. But in general, these kind of verbs will take middle E. But we should not have any problem changing that. These are the middle U, which are Sharufa, noble, Karuma, generous, Azuma, great, Basura, to see, Hasuna, to be good, Sakula, to be heavy, Kabura, to be big, Daufa, to be weak. So you can go on, and the formation is exactly same. It doesn't change that much with the verbs. Now the last thing we want to see that how can we add if we add a past tense and a pronoun, how the meaning changes. So khalaka. So let's take a pronoun called khalaka and add the pronoun who, huma, whom to the verb khalaka. Or here is khalaka. Yes. So khalaka means he created. So it means he created, first third person singular, khalaqa, and then add a pronoun who. So khalaqa plus who, khalaqahu. It means he created him. It means like that. Khalaqahu, khalaqahuma. He created those two, them, two people. Khalaqahum, he created them. Khalaqaha, he created her. Khalaqahuma. So basically, I'm passing khalaqa through the pronoun table, and we can see the meaning. Khalaqani, he created me. Khalaqana, he created us. So you can have not only khalaqa, you can take any verb and pass it through the pronoun table, and that pronoun becomes the object of the creation automatically. It becomes the object of the creation, so it comes as an object pronoun. So khalaqahu, he created him. Khalaqahuma, or you can say nasarahu, he helped him. Nasarahuma, he helped them. Nasarahum, he helped them. He helped two people, helped many people. So khalakaka wa nasaraka, he helped you.